What's up guys, welcome back to Watch Crypto. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to be checking out the best 5 crypto pre-sales that you can get in right now. Now each of them have their unique selling points, but I think overall they have a lot of potential and they can perform really well after the TGE, and the price stages that they are in are very interesting. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so starting off we have Pepe Node. This pre-sale is a mine to earn meme coin and there's 722% staking rewards as of now. Now the total amount raised is $1.78 million at the moment of this recording, and there is not much left until we get into the next stage where the price will increase a little bit. Now the current price is 1 Pepe Node equals 0.0010962, which is pretty low, and as you can see right here, this is all about combining meme coin with mine to earn. Of course, no actual mining going on, it's virtual mining. So if we go into the about section right here, we can understand a little bit better how this works. Obviously, the first step would be grabbing some tokens from the pre-sale at this current price. Now, obviously, you're going to be benefiting from the price increases and after the TG happens from the price speculation. But what's pretty cool about this one is you can buy nodes, you can upgrade your facility, and you can earn meme coins. Now, I think it's pretty unique, to be honest. We can start with a blank canvas, which would be your server room. Obviously, you have nothing, but once you purchase Pepe Node tokens, you will be able to purchase miners. Now this is pretty cool because you can fill your room with miners, and if you combine them with strategy, you can further boost your earnings of Pepe Node tokens, and also top miners are going to be rewarded with actual meme coins, big meme coins like Fartcoin or Pepe, for example. So that's a pretty unique mechanic that I've never seen in any other project, especially in pre-sale, combining again this sort of mine to earn mechanic with meme coin and hype and community, which I think is overall a pretty interesting bet. So having said this, I think it's a pretty cool project. The ecosystem can work, and the mine to earn mechanic is pretty unique. You can actually make some money apart from the price increase, of course, of the Pepe Node token from the actual mining that's going on. You can earn rewards that are outside Pepe Node's ecosystem. So I think it's pretty cool. Having said this, guys, let's keep going into pre-sale number 2. All right, guys, before we keep going, I want to show you something that's really exciting. The project I'm talking about has already more than 22,000 users, and things are getting really crazy. Check out this short message from the CEO to get a full picture of what this is all about, and find the link in the description below.
All right, guys, I am here to talk about Grapecoin, or GRP. There are 5 reasons why I believe Grape will be a top 20 coin within 6 months. Number 1, Grape is the most powerful chain ever created. Every single user node adds 1,000 transactions per second, so it is infinitely sustainable with 100 million, 200 million, even 500 million transactions per second within possibility. Why is that a big deal? Number 2, it is a big deal because Grape's chain's main use case is powering a completely decentralized internet economy, essentially running a mass adoption Web3 by having a chain powerful enough to allow the most complex and crazy real-world games and applications to go on-chain. This is Web4 in a big way. Number 3, there are 2 big announcements coming. One of them is a partnership with an AI company, and this partnership will allow apps to be created in seconds on GrapeChain with only a few prompts. That's huge because no one has ever done it before, but also because it can lead to thousands of applications being created on GrapeChain within even the first week. Okay, so the second announcement is literally them working with a country, and in my opinion, it is unparalleled. Number 4, GRP has half the circulating supply of Bitcoin, so its supply is tiny. And number 5, it is about to be relaunched. And you might say, like, why is a relaunch massive? Well, if you've seen other coin relaunches like Matic to Polygon, it surged 7,000%, and that's because it's taking something proven that we've seen the market with before and fixing the issues that it had and then relaunching into something better. GRP was trading at almost $1,000 a coin without any of the functionality that it has and without any of the announcements that it has. Right now you can buy it cheaper than $3 before the relaunch, which is currently at its lowest price, and that is why I believe Grape will lead the market next year.
I genuinely believe in this project. Right now, they're running a limited time 66% bonus event, which basically makes it $1 per coin when the bonus is included. The bonus percentage is dropping every single day, and the price is set to increase to $15 per coin soon. Keep in mind, during the last launch, the all-time high was nearly $1,000 per coin, so this could be a huge opportunity. Make sure to use the link in the description below to get the bonus while it's active. Let's keep going. All right, guys, so this is Maxi Doge, and as you can see, this is all about hype, all about degen traders, and this character right here, Maxi Doge, is kind of the reflection of many degen traders out there in the trenches, just grinding every single day and trying to make that 1000x happen. So obviously, this is a very, very different type of project. I think it's much more focused on the meme, the community, the hype, and just the overall shielding power of the community, and trying to establish this as something that a lot of degen traders can get behind of, right? This is kind of a Doge, but on steroids, literally on steroids. So it's pretty cool. You can see the total amount raised is $2.89 million. So yeah, it's selling out fast. I mean, people are really liking this one. Here you can see a little bit more on Maxi Doge. I think the potential is pretty unique, and to be honest, like being able to purchase in pre-sale just a meme coin very similar to Doge and just Shiba, but on this degen note, I think it's pretty cool. Potential for this one is also pretty big. I think if they start posting content on TikTok and make these short reels as Ponke did, or the Yeti everyone's seen in TikTok, I think they can absolutely explode and onboard so much organic new investors and people interested in the project, just seeing themselves represented in Maxi Doge right here. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So as I mentioned, no crazy protocol, utility, insane breakthrough in DeFi. I think this is pretty much just based on obviously community hype, etc. So remember, there is a lot of top 100 coins that have absolutely no utility and are just backed by the community and the meme itself. So that's why I think this is very powerful. Let's keep going with number 3. For the third wallet, we have Best Token. Now, this is the utility token of Best Wallet, which is a really cool crypto wallet that I highly recommend to you guys. I think it's amazing. And as you can see right here, we have all the features you can imagine and more. So all the basic features like buying, being able to store your crypto obviously securely, deposit crypto, obviously send crypto. Now this is where I think we can start to see the potential of Best Wallet. First of all, you have an integrated cross-chain swap right on your wallet, and that's very convenient. I'm pretty sure you guys already know about the trouble of having to go to fixed float or simple swap, trying to figure out the best bridge that's secure but still cheap. It's honestly a really annoying and just time-consuming process that I want to skip and pay a decent amount without overspending. I think this is a very good solution. This is the first thing that I think really stands out in Best Wallet ecosystem. Then you have obviously different portfolios inside of the wallet, which is really useful. Again, staking integrated in the app, which is obviously really cool. But the cool thing here is that you can boost your APY if you're holding their token, the Best token. So another way of adding utility back to their token. You can also spend, and I think also this is one of the best features. They are working on a card, the Best card, which is going to allow you to get up to 8% cashback. You heard that right, guys. 8%. It's crazy. I mean, most crypto cards, I don't know how the standard, maybe 1%, maybe 2%. I don't know. Getting up to 8% is huge. I think it's another interesting way of onboarding a lot of people into this wallet. Of course, even though we want to be in crypto, you need to spend fiat as well. So I think this is a pretty cool way to incentivize users. Next, you get a token launchpad directly inside of the app, which is amazing. You get a quick overview of the project, the white paper, the tokenomics, and these are vetted. So I think it's pretty unique. So you get these amazing opportunities at a discount. Obviously, they are going to be at phase 0. So really early before everyone starts pouring in, right? So interesting feature as well. Now, I don't want to go into too much detail because this is a top 5 video, of course, but I think it's pretty clear that this token can really appreciate in the future if the ecosystem of Best Wallet starts growing exponentially, which I think can definitely happen. I think it's honestly one of the best crypto wallets out there. Yeah, I'm not even sponsored, but I think it's pretty cool to see all the features they have integrated. And at the core of this amazing ecosystem, you have the Best token, which obviously is going to appreciate in value once mass adoption and more people start joining this ecosystem. So having said this, guys, let's move on to the fourth. All right, guys, so Snorter is the next pre-sale. Just want to remind you guys, this is no specific order. I think all of them have a lot of potential. You just be the judge of which one is more interesting for you. Someone just bought actually right now. So this pre-sale is selling out fast, as you can see right here, because people are starting to comprehend the amount of volume that can be redirected into buybacks of the Snorter token. Of course, crypto Telegram trading bots generate a lot of volume, and in this volume, they generate a lot of fees. And if these fees are used correctly and they are used to buy and burn the Snorter token, it's going to create a deflationary system similar to Hyperliquid, of course, not being anything similar in terms of Hyperliquid being literally the future of finance, and this being sort of a different project, right? This is more focused on just crypto trading, which is huge in itself, don't get me wrong, but I think just being able to redirect fees into buybacks, yeah, it's just crazy. So just so you guys know, this Telegram trading bot has a lot of potential. All right, you can just check out this table right here. It presents all the features in this table, and you can see how Snorter stacks up against the industry big names. So Maestro, for example, doesn't have snortability or any of them, which is just a feature exclusive to Snorter, which is allowing users to sniff out early gems before anyone else, which is pretty unique, honestly, and I think it's huge. You then get the lowest fees out of all of them while still offering the same, if not more, features, which is already a reason to move towards Snorter. So I definitely think Snorter can gain and just vampire a lot of market share from these guys over here. Without any disrespect, of course, I think they are pretty big bots and they work pretty smoothly. But I think Snorter presents all of the features that they present, if not more, as I mentioned, with lower fees and a very interesting roadmap ahead. And still, I think the amount raised is very small for what this project can achieve. Like the potential of onboarding millions of traders, generating fees every single day. It's really a flywheel that can really work. Okay, guys, so the next one is Bitcoin Hyper. And I really like this one, right? I think it's one of the coolest projects out there. This is kind of the intersection between DeFi and the OG of all coins, Bitcoin, the reserve of value, the absolute king of crypto. Now, Bitcoin is obviously the store of value. It's the king. It's where people are accumulating. And I think it's pretty clear that Bitcoin's blockchain is not meant to host dApps or meme coins and crazy stuff. But I think there is a big potential here for a layer 2 like Bitcoin Hyper. Bitcoin Hyper is a layer 2 that allows all this crazy stuff to happen inside of Bitcoin. So you deposit Bitcoin into an address monitored by the canonical bridge, and once there is a successful verification, an equivalent amount of Bitcoin is minted on Bitcoin Hyper's layer 2 in a trustless manner. Now, what's pretty cool here is that you can use Bitcoin to do all the crazy stuff you want to do. So you can do staking, decentralized exchanges, meme coins, whatever you want in DeFi, right? People are going to definitely start innovating in this layer 2. Now, at the same time, you're going to be doing everything with Bitcoin. So you don't have to sell your Bitcoin to grab some USDC on Solana to start doing crazy stuff and dApps and everything in DeFi. You can do it inside this layer 2 without having to sell your Bitcoin, right? I think that's pretty cool. And if you want to withdraw, you just simply withdraw back to Bitcoin's blockchain without any problem, right? Everything is audited and secure. So I think it's pretty amazing to see what these guys are building here, right? This connection or this sort of mix between absolute just store of value, I don't know, just OG accumulation, and this other crazy side of DeFi dApps and all this new stuff that's happening on the blockchain, which is amazing and that allows interesting yields and just crazy stuff that I think is very important to be able to do as well, right? So this is kind of a mix between those, and I think it can definitely work. I mean, this can attract so many users just to test it out to see how it works, right? I think it's pretty cool, and it allows a lot of people to just use their Bitcoin, as I mentioned, instead of just selling it to do these yield operations, dApps, etc. So guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you appreciated this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I think these pre-sales are definitely on the top tier pre-sales that are live right now. Each of them has a unique feature, a unique selling point that could make them really potentially perform once the TG happens. So that's my view on it. Of course, it's not financial advice. As always, do your own research and be careful when you invest money. Of course, don't invest more than you can lose. And having said this, guys, hope you enjoyed it. As I mentioned, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you in the next video.